All right, we're up. Okay, really quick. Here's your Rhino model. You guys all have that. What you're going to want to do a animation is open up the toolbars for animation. It's in here. You want animation, animation preview, and animation setup. Great. That looks like this guy and this guy. Just in the tab here. For some reason I've got it twice. Whatever. Anyways, there are 4 different types here. This guy will do a quick render of the sun going across your project, just a sun path view. This guy here will, what you'll do is you'll draw a path just with the line tool, whatever, and the camera will just follow that, and that's what you'll capture. The next one over is you have 2 lines, which is what I've got here, and I'll show you. You draw 1 path for the camera and 1 path for the target, so you can actually go like something crazy. And the last one is just a simple rotation around your building. It's just like a 360-degree. Check out what I got. See, aren't you guys glad you stayed? Nobody else is going to see these hand movements in the tutorial. Okay, so basically, click the button, select camera path curve. So I've already drawn these in, so you guys can just look at that. And then it says select the target path curve. No, not that guy. That guy there. Okay, this dialog box will pop up. I've got 1,000 frames. That's, I think, how long does that video come out to? How long?
I don't know.
I don't know what a minute is, but you guys need to figure that out. That's 43 seconds. There you go. So do more than that. File type. Yeah, there you go. But Christina will go over that. So it's, well, shh. Capture method, rendered viewport. You can do full render. Choose your viewport. We're going to do it in the perspective one, and then name it. That's great. So you're all great. Okay. What you can do is preview. And let's hope this isn't too heavy. Ooh, wow, nice comprehensive project, Brett. Way to go. That's beautiful. You love it. Great. Okay, so that's, you get the idea? Cool, right? Not too bad. If you have a Rhino model, this is like super easy. Okay? Essentially what you do then, oh, we gotta set up Vray stuff. So basically the best bet for you guys to do is just in the tutorial open it up and make sure all your stuff matches this. So I'm just going to open up all of these because that's faster than me walking through each of the steps. But you open up the window, double check all the check marks and numbers. Okay, cool. That's there. Camera, physical on, and if you guys are comfortable with the camera and the lighting is off, just play around with your shutter speed. Whatever, you're gonna be able to fix it that way if your lights are generally okay. There's those fellas, and this isn't a image-based lighting thing. I think it's just a general lighting. What you also want to do is make sure you're I'm sorry if this is taking so long. I just want you guys to be able to pause in the tutorial while looking at these. In the VFB channels, maybe turn off your alpha. It's a default, and turn off all the other ones too, except RGB color, because they're just going to take up rendering time that you probably, and you won't use those files likely. Output again. When you're testing this and previewing it, maybe start off with something really small, like even like a 120 by something, just so you can get an idea of what your camera's doing and how the render's turning out. Perhaps. Anyways, yep, that. And after all of that, there are some changes here in the irradiance map one, so take note of the incremental add and autosave business down there. What you're going to want to do actually is save your current map and then add an autosave file, autosave. This is all online too, right? Google's your best friend for all this. We're not experts, but Google is, so always remember that. But that being said, like, we all tossed these together last night, and, well, Christine cheated and did most of it this morning, but whatever. So, okay, I think we're just about through all of these. So, you can see all of them. Great, good. What you're going to want to do after you've done your preview is then hit record. And just like in that options in Vray, when you save your irradiance map, maybe create a new folder for all of these files, because there's going to be a bunch of image files being dumped in there. The irradiance map's going to be dumped in there. And then now when you hit the record button, it's going to ask for a target folder. So just click on that and send it to the exact same folder. And then basically hit enter, and it's going to do its thing. And what you'll end up, I'm not going to do it because it'll take a while. What you'll end up with, though, is getting a phone call. Sorry, everybody. Where's ours? So in here, what you'll get is a series of images like this. And actually, if you just hold this, you get kind of an idea of what happens. Pretty cool. You've seen that already. Anyways.
How come when I say Photoshop, did you say that?
My computer just recognizes JPEGs as Photoshop files. That's just a local setting, so don't worry about that.
And you want them coming in as JPEGs?
JPEGs worked for me. I don't know what else would work. Yeah, safe bet. And basically from there, what you're going to do is open up After Effects. We're almost ready, so get ready for the swap. I've never used this before, but again, I figured it out last night, so. I don't know. But okay. Sorry? Just this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now that you've got all those images, what you want to do is bring them in. I thought it was multiple files, but file ... worked better than multiple files ... So I hit File, select the first one, and it's going to recognize it as a JPEG sequence. So just make sure that box is checked. You go Import. What do you know? There it is. You can take this guy and drag it down into this little button third from the right. I believe it's Composition. And that just makes your composition the same frame size as the images you have. And ta-da, you've got a video. Great. So it's in there. And I think the last step, I mean, are you going to go over rendering? Rendering it out?
No.
Okay, I'll show you real quick then. Power-wise? I'm good for power. Yes. Yeah, that was. I think it happened last year too, and everybody like, do you know, half the room's gone, and I was falling asleep because it was boring as hell. No offense to Matt Parker, it was a great tutorial. But, yeah, damn it. No, it's very helpful if you're gonna do Maya.
You know what? You can just take it to Premiere Pro, just slice that out. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. Anyways, render queue. You can add this to the render queue somehow. Where is that? Render queue. There it is. Okay, great. And then this was about 2 in the morning, so I was falling asleep at this point. And I think you. Okay, so output. You want to output it as a animation AVI, right? Great. So that's what you can just toss into your VLC player or whatever. And I think in here, all your defaults are pretty good. AVI again, post render, color management, don't worry about. Okay, I think that's great. You hit render and it will do its thing, and then we're going to pass it off to Christine because I just sent her that file for ease of computer business. Okay, so great. Sorry that was fast, everyone, but hopefully this.
How long did it take you to render like a 43 second?